Hi and welcome to Hymas Family Favorites. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make homemade mac and cheese. When we lived in Michigan, there is a restaurant there called Clarkston Union that makes the most amazing mac and cheese. Because we don't live there anymore, we had to come up with our own, and this is it. Hope you enjoy. So I've taken a pot of boiling water that I heavily salted and then added our pound of penne pasta to it. This is going to cook for approximately 10 minutes, and then we'll pull it off the heat and add it to our sauce.
To make our sauce, we're going to melt 1 stick of butter in a large heavy pot over medium-high heat. Once our butter is melted, we're going to add half a cup of flour and whisk it together to make a roux. We're going to cook the roux for 1 minute, whisking until smooth. Slowly add the half and half, stirring until the mixture is smooth and the sauce is thickened. If we add too much half and half all at once, we're going to get a very lumpy sauce. After our half and half has all been added, we're ready to season our sauce. First, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, cayenne pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. We'll mix this all together. In the meantime, we're going to check our pasta. Our pasta should be al dente. One of the best ways to check is to break it open. There should be a white ring right on the very inside middle of our pasta. And we're going to remove this from the heat and strain the water. And we'll set that aside while we finish our sauce. Once our sauce is slightly bubbling around the edges, we're going to add our Parmesan cheese. We're going to add a total of 4 cups of Parmesan cheese, slowly and gradually. And then we're going to cook our sauce for a total of 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese is completely melted. Just add that remaining cheese. You can see our sauce is thickened beautifully and is ready to be added to our pasta.
Now that our sauce is done, we're ready to go ahead and add our pasta and sauce together. You can see that it's thickened up beautifully. Now we're going to add our 1 pound of drained penne. We're going to go ahead and mix that together. Now this will seem like a lot of sauce for your mac and cheese, but as it bakes, it actually turns out to be the perfect proportion. All right, the next step is going to be to actually make these. Now you can put this in lots of different baking dishes. You can use a casserole dish. Today I'm going to use these little mini ramekins. Obviously I'm going to have some extra, which is one of the things that I love about this recipe is it's really easy to double and get a freezer meal out of it, saving yourself a lot of effort, and you can make it ahead of time. So it works out to be a really great option for freezer meals. So for a freezer meal, I like to use these aluminum pans. They are cheap and then I can just throw them away when we're done. So first we're going to add a little bit of pasta to the bottom of each of these ramekins. Then the next step is we're going to put some slices of cheddar cheese in the middle. This is Tillamook extra sharp white cheddar. The sharper the cheese, the better. We're going to go ahead and then ladle some more pasta on the top of that. And then we're going to finish this off. First, we're going to put a little bit of regular cheddar, some more Parmesan cheese, and then a sprinkle of panko breadcrumbs on the top. And then we're going to bake these at 375 degrees for about 30 minutes or until the top is browned and the bubbles and the edges are bubbling. And here's our homemade mac and cheese. Hope you enjoy it. For more delicious recipes, check out our website at HighnessFamilyFavorites.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel and never miss another recipe.